Another YouTube video. This one is still on Mineplex. It's called Castle Siege, and so basically it's a game where the undead try to kill off the king of the defenders before day rises, and I believe that's 10 minutes, maybe 15. And so basically what happens is the defenders are in a castle, and the king sits on the throne. He doesn't fight or anything, but he has full diamond armor. And so it's the undead's job to fight through the layers of the defenders and then to kill the king. So the undeads respawn as undeads, but the defenders, they respawn as wolves. So the more defenders you kill, the less the power increases. So, yeah. Yeah. That's basically the premise of the game and what you have to do in the game. You just chuck some TNT at some random people, you know. Woo, I'm off the edge, yeah. So I might do 2 games on this. Oh, it's 8.3 minutes, okay. So, yeah. And then you can, change your class at will. Ah, darn, I got killed. Oh yeah, we have a TNT guy. Hopefully he's not a troll TNT guy. What some of the guys will do is they'll like blow up the stairs, like the only way that we have to go. So yeah, it's not really fun when they do that. Not really fun at all. Ah, darn, I tried to go for a cheeky leap and then hit them, but they, shot me before I could. And what damage you do to them is not permanent, because they have mushroom stew. They only get 2 stews. I think the Castle Knight gets more, but... Darn, I tried to get the TNT, but then, yeah, so basically the TNT, breaks stone, like this stone, in 2 hits. After the first one, it becomes cracked stone, like that. And then, after the second one, it gets destroyed. So, yeah, this is where I blew up, causing massive damage to the land. I tried not to, actually, though, this is where I blew up. I got a little farther than the other guy, apparently. Oh, darn. I managed to leap on top of their walls, but it wasn't enough to kill them. Now, sorry for the little lag. There is, like, a lot of people. So, as you can see, there are 19 wolves, which means 19 defenders have died. And it's they're kind of weak. I haven't actually been a wolf in a long time. I haven't really played the game in a long time. I just decided I'd get back in it and make a video. Yeah. It's not that it's not a fun game, it's just, you know, darn, I missed my leap. And then I got killed again. Yeah, as you can see, the king health is going down rapidly. Yeah. I actually don't know what powers the zombies have. The skeletons, I actually have the kit. I just chose not to play it because it's not exactly the best of kits. The ghoulie didn't work to get me out. Darn it. No, people, stay away from the hole. There we go. Now I'm out. Yeah, sorry, just a bit of phlegm. Yeah. And well, we the ghouls, we don't do too much damage. We're a gigantic horde, and in 5 minutes we can do a whole lot of damage. I think it's like 1 HP gets taken from the king at each time we hit. Go, Mr. TNT Zombie. I will protect you and defend you, yeah. Ow. Yeah, so he just killed me with a thorn. Yeah. Yeah, the pig zombies are actually better suited for the task of the TNT because they have permanent speed 1. King only has 3 health left. Which means if we can get a cheeky ghoul leap, darn it. Woohoo, we won that game, woohoo, yeah. Yeah. And so the ghouls have no armor. I think the zombies do have a little armor. There aren't really many. Yep. And so for some reason every time after a game I get chucked out. I don't know why, if it's purposeful or not, but yeah, so now you get to see the glory of the server timer, so that you can't join a server for like 10 seconds or so after you join, after you get to the main lobby. I'm gonna try and play a game as defenders, but it's the more popular team. Yeah, 13 of 13 in queue, which means I made it. So I'm going to try be a castle knight, and then I'll hold down the fort at the beginning, at the top of the stairs. So basically, if you saw like the little fences all over, that was the castle knights doing. What they do is they literally just place down, so they have full iron armor with an iron sword. They take, as you can see here, they take 50% knockback and deal 150% knockback. And then constructor receive 1 fence every 40 seconds, maximum of 2. So you start the game with 2 and you build up the defenses. So, I mean, while it may not be like the best, it's not too bad. Like, I mean, it's something. And they can set up pretty good defenses together. Like, if there's 40 people on the defenders team in any given game. Let's say that even 10 of them, that's 20 fences every 80 seconds. So that's every minute and 20 seconds. That's a lot. And so they do start off with a stack of arrows. However, they do not keep those. So the marksmen, they can charge up their bows to fire like a barrage of shots. However, and then they get arrows every 2 seconds, maximum of 2. Actually maximum of 4. And so I'm not charging at my bow. If I was charging at my bow, there'd be a lot of little clicks. Yeah. And once you die as a defender, you respawn as a wolf, so that's why I never really like to go down there. Down there being the, gateway. What are they doing to the fence? No! Like, seriously? Why they gotta be so rude? Like, we're trying to build a little defense. Like, what's going on? What is this guy doing? Like, seriously? There we go. No, guys, come on. We blocked it off. You down there. I don't even see how he got through there. Like, defenders, patch the walls. Yes, patch the hole, yes. What? Okay. Oh gosh, I'm low. Run away! Darn it. Well, I got killed. And now you'll see I will respawn as an 8, as a wolf. I don't even know what the wolf kit does. Nope. Like what the, yeah, so basically, wolves get a wolf bite ability, but they only have 1 use from it. Yes, you basically just hit someone with the bone, and it does quite a bit of damage, but then you're practically useless. Yeah, you're pretty much useless once you use that ability. So they're used more just to, suppress the TNT guys. Yes. And then you start with only and then you only start with 2 hearts. So there's a lot of people calling hacks. You know what? I will go a game as the Undead team, 1 more game. And there's only 1 map at the moment. There's only been 1 map for quite a long time. They should really change that. But so we're getting the Undead Archer kit. And so as you can see, it makes use of arrows scavenged from human archers, and you take 1 less damage from attacks. So basically that just means I take 1 less damage from attacks, and it also means that I have a bow, and I can use it, but I don't spawn with arrows. They should really change it. It's not like the best system, but what happens is, so say a human marksman or a human castle guard, let's just say for an instant that they miss their shot. Then I can go and I can pick up the arrows now. However, things like that, things like that, the barrage shots, like the barrage shoots a bunch of arrows, and what happens is, so you can't pick up the arrows from the barrage, just like in regular survival you can't pick up arrows from infinity bows. However, I can pick up the main shots, so you just have to kind of just like run through the whole bunch and hope you pick one up. I hope the main one didn't hit something, and the others didn't. Yes, so much lag. Can't move. There I am. And I don't have a special ability, right click with my axe or anything. Yes, pick these up. Pick up these delicious arrows. No? No, not letting me pick any up. I'm gonna have to like hit them. I played as this class before and like there we go, I have one arrow. Oh, there's a spawn camper. Spawn camping never works out in this, let me just try something, F3B. There we go. So that was just F3 and B at the same time. Shows you all the hitboxes. So you can actually see, where everything's going. Oh, TNT. Boom. It does lag me a bit, so I'm just gonna turn that off. I may have to, yeah. At least we're reasonably safe back in here. Yeah. Yeah, so again, like, you can only pick up the main arrows, so all these arrows were fired from barrages, and they don't give them to me, which is really sad. Really sad, like so sad it hurts, kind of sad. Boop. Boom. And another one. Yeah, so that there was just us jumping up and down trying to hit the guy and him just totally killing us. Sorry. With the you know, I'm gonna switch to Undead Ghoul. The skeleton's great now, and I wanted to play a full game as it, but like it's really hard to just pick up the arrows and actually shoot them. It's not like, but comment if you agree, like, it should be something more along the lines of, rather than like every 2 seconds, every 10 seconds they get an arrow. like a maximum of 4 or something. I'm just making the guy waste all his fences. Yeah. So they do a lot of damage to us, and we don't do much damage to them. However, every heart counts, every half heart counts, which I believe is what we do. So hopefully this guy, he can go and blow up the front. Yeah. There's a wolf. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Got him. We can actually just mount the wall over here. Can't get me. Run away. Kill down with regen on. That's his mushroom stew, yeah! Yeah! Yeah. That was a fair amount of awesomeness. So a wolf killed me there. Yeah, so wolves have a wolf bite ability, which I think does 4 hearts of damage, and then all they can do once they use that is punch, which is actually kind of sad. So they're really underpowered. Yeah. Oh gosh, there's another spawn killer thing. Yeah, so basically what a lot of the undead people like to do is spawn camp the wolves, which is actually bannable. It's a bannable offense on the server. So you're definitely not supposed to do that, but they do it anyways, just to suppress them, because they literally just spawn them like one at a time, and they're like so easy to kill off. So I am gonna leave it there for today. That's gonna be my video. Hope you enjoy. That was again it was Castle Siege. I can't believe I was silent for so long in it, but yeah. So I just hope that you guys enjoyed it, and at least enjoyed some of the commentary, the little that there was. Other than that, adios. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a nice day.